guess what's going on this morning? Dad! Say hello.
Hello.
I'm drinking the kefir water that Corey and Mom made. This stuff is really good. And this morning-ish, kind of still morning, we're going to put the dash in my truck. We're going to put the dash in my truck. That's what's going on. Hoping it won't be too bad. I actually got a fuel gauge to put in there too, since my fuel gauge has still been like not working. So we'll see. Yes, I do have 2 dresses in here, long story. Dad is taking the screws out.
My pack's got a magnetizer on it. You just stick that in there, stick your screwdriver in it, and it magnetizes into it. And if you, for some reason, you want to demagnetize it, you stick it in that hole.
Whoa. Dad was trying to get the screws out, and he's like, just to make it faster, and so he won't drop them, he magnetized into that screw to pull the screws out so they don't fall into the floor and we have to go chase them. Dude, I bet everybody knew that was a thing but me. Holy cow. I'll be thinking about that for the rest of the day and asking how that works.
Well, that's the easy way to do it, the way we used to do it. We'd pop the hood and get a wire and wrap it around the screwdriver and have two little tail ends coming off each end of the wire. Put one on the positive, one on the negative of the battery. It does the same thing. It'll magnetize your screwdriver.
Dude, that's awesome. So I noticed...
It's just a handy little thing that come with the pack, and it's just a magnetizer.
Dude, I've lived my whole life and not known that was a thing.
Well, you're learning stuff. That's cool.
Well, I saw that the screwdriver you're using, it's orange too. Does that have anything to do with it?
No, it's just an electrical screwdriver and it's insulated. So that if you're working on something that's hot and you touch the shaft of the screwdriver, it won't
burn you.
Won't get you.
You should be protected. Daggone it. That's awesome. I love it. Learn something new every day. I'm gonna go get a container, a small container, for Dad to put those screws in and not drop them. And now I have to find one. This will work. This is where I keep some of my jewelry templates, but this will work fine. We'll put them in here and they'll be safe in here. So we took the front bezel off. When I say we, I mean Dad. And this is essentially what you're left with. There's a piece of clear, like, plexiglass, whatever, over the gauges there. And while we're at it, I'm going to put a new one of these in and see if it helps. This whole thing is loose now, so I guess we got to get that trim off there, because I didn't buy extra trim.
That.
That was really very simple, Dad. You took the screws off on that side of the dash, or was there screws that come off on that side too?
There was no screws in the actual top dash. You need some, but there was not any. But this face that covers the instrument cluster had screws all in it, and I took those out.
And then after you did that, the whole dash just popped out.
Right, and I had to take the radio knobs and everything off.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get the other dash then. This is what the old dash looks like. Pretty wore out and cracked, as you can see. So this would be a good time if you wanted to clean that part and to clean the little glass on that with some, like a soft towel or something.
one screw right there. Oh, it just clips.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I thought I knew that. I probably didn't. So this is the new fuel gauge. And I'm hoping that this will clip in and solve my problem. You just have to do a little bit of wiggling and that'll go right in there like that. Yeah, there you go. Boom.
How much you think's in it?
Is the needle done moving or is it still moving?
I think that's it.
That's accurate. I mean, it's almost full. The tank is almost exactly full. It wouldn't hold hardly any because I put some in it and then pretty much drove it home. So that should be how much is in it. I think that might fix my problem. Wow. My gosh, if that continues to work, I'll be the happiest gal in the world. Woohoo! Okay, now what I want to do is real quickly clean the black piece and clean that little fiberglass, whatever that is, cover. I just set this on my jewelry desk because it's a flat place. I'm going to use this because it's gentle, and I'm going to use these shop paper towels because they're really very soft. I'm going to clean that up, and then we're going to put everything back together. Well, we'll put this part back together, and then we'll see about getting that other dash that's laying out there into the truck. And this might have turned into a pretty quick project. I hope it has. Stay tuned and we'll find out. We are ready to go. Dad said this is where they used to put a clock. This truck doesn't have a clock, so when I put this back, you'll be able to see this. It says Hank. That's the name of my truck, and me and Dad signed it on the back because you never know, somebody might take this apart. So both pieces have been cleaned, ready to reinstall. What if somebody finds it from years from now, and they'll be like, who the heck's Hank? And who the heck are these people? It could happen. Okay, we got all that put back together with the new fuel gauge. It was very simple. It went in the exact same way we took it out. I dusted before we put it in. Now, all this stuff up here, while I've not got the dash in, this will be a good opportunity to shop vac this stuff up. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I got the big stuff. I'm gonna wipe the rest with a paper towel, and that will be good enough for me. In the meantime, I didn't buy a new like trim for the dash. So Dad is having to pull out the old trim and the vent, that whole piece from the old dash. So here's to hoping it works with the new one. I don't see why it wouldn't. Dad said the dash has a date on it.
Manufacturer date right there.
April of 1986. That is so funny. Says Davidson something.
Rubber company.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's coming clean. That's not exactly clean. There's still dirt. You can see that. But some of that's really in there. And truth be told, I just don't really have the time to get it out. So anything that could just blow around under there, I got. So it does look some better. Now I'm going to work on this side. May do a little bit more over there. But it's really, really hot. The sun is baking on this truck. And it's just, you know, probably like 90 degrees out here. So, yeah. Dad says it's so hot he almost can't touch it. Do we have to put the bezel plate back on there first? Or you just seeing how it fits?
What bezel plate?
The one laying to your right.
This?
Yeah.
No, it goes on second.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We're now trying to get the dash clips from the previous dash onto this one, and as Dad said himself, whoever engineered this wasn't thinking, because this is not smart. This is difficult. But we've got a few of them on down there, so we're just moving down through here, placing the clips. I thought this would be the easy part. I didn't know how difficult this would be, but Mom is helping us. Thanks, Mom. Getting it done. It took 3 of us. One to hold the flashlight, one to hold the dash, and Dad. What would we do without Dad? But we got all these in. So now we're just going to see how this goes and hope for the best when it's time to put it in. But
Yeah, I need them too.
all right, we got the dash clips, like I said, on there, and we're just going to have to see what we can do with this. Dad said that he's taking, oh, it's so hot. This truck is so hot. He said he's taking lots of these dashes off, but they were dashes that were already on here. He didn't put new ones in. He didn't need to put new ones in back then. I'm telling you, all the metal in this truck is so hot, it hurts to touch it. Yeah, don't touch that door handle. Does he want to get a very nice Bernie? Ouch! Still working on the fit, but so far it looks pretty nice. That's my old trim and my vents out of my other dash. This has become to be a hard process. And the only reason I think it's hard is because it's 90 million degrees. And as soon as this vinyl gets hot, it's so hot you can't touch it. I don't think it has to be incredibly tight anyway, because I mean, it's not like you're going to be sitting up there on it trying to pull it off.
I'm going to find some screws. I'll try to find some to go in them holes right there and go ahead and fasten that. And then we'll see what that does.
Okay, I guess we should try to leave that door open and it might stay cool in here. Cooler. So, like I said, it's just 90 million degrees in here. We got started late because we had to do other stuff, but that's okay. We're learning about the process, and I'm pretty sure my fuel gauge is fixed, and that was what I wanted. I really wanted that to be taken care of. That was the most important part, so I know how much gas I've got. So when I had the guy, he is a wonderful mechanic, by the way, fix the sending unit and the float switch, all that in the tank, all that had to be done because the tank was leaking gas. It was rusted out. That's very common when you find these trucks, that whole setup, tank, sending unit, and all that's rusted out. Not a big deal. You just replace it. So that had to be done, but that did not fix, diagnostically, I knew I could say, well, okay, if that doesn't fix it, my gas gauge not working, then it's an actual electrical problem in the instrument cluster. So we pulled all that out. I bought the replacement gauge. It fixed it, is what I think. If we get all this going and crank it and drive it down the road, we'll find out for sure. But I think that's fixed, so we're going to get this dash installed, and it'll also help tighten the dash up when we put this back in. So I feel good about that. We're rocking and we're rolling. Yeah. I cannot wait for blistered and cold winter to be here. That's right.
Me too.
On the bright side, this is going to be really pretty.
Say Phillips head screwdriver laying over there.
All right, I
With
got
the orange handle on it.
Yeah.
The orange shaft.
Here you go. This is not the original color that came in here. I'm gonna, in this video, I'll definitely put a picture of the original dash, which I'm sure you guys remember that it was blue. It was like a navy blue. This is a saddle, like a brown color. This is not what come in this truck, but I think it looks really nice with the red too. Plus it's one of the only other colors they had available, so I like it. It's good with me. Looks nice against the copper. Yeah. I think it's safe to say me and Dad are both over this. I'm like so sweaty. Dad said, your face is beet red. I said, I know. I'm hot. But it looks good. It does. We have to trim that part if we can. All right, Dad is finishing putting the screws into this. That thing was always loose. Yeah, don't worry about that. So this has definitely been a bigger project than what we thought it would be, but it looks nice. Yes, it does. All right, guys, it's in. It looks really good too. What would I do without my dad? Wow. All right, it's in. Found some water, and we're gonna end this video. This is a short, small little video, kind of just showing you what we're doing. This is one of our Saturdays, what we've chose to do on our Saturday. And when I say we, me, I decided and I roped Dad into helping me. So we thank you for watching. We thank you for everything. And right before I end this video here, I'm going to put a picture of before and after. I'm so excited. I think my dash is beautiful. God bless you. God watch you. God keep you.